Take 2-3 questions. Yeah. And yeah.
Hello, I am Sattar Kalwa from Bhavnagar. मैडम, अगर कोई क्लास में अगर कोई कमज़ोर बच्चा होता है, अगर वो पढ़ाई में वीक होता है तो उसको एक्स्ट्रा कोचिंग दी जाती है. आप समझ रहे हो कि जो प्राइमरी रूट वाले हैं वो अच्छे स्टूडेंट्स हैं और जो सेकेंडरी वाले हैं वो थोड़ा वीक है एज पर योर कन्वीनियंस. नहीं, ये जस्ट मैं बोल रहा हूँ. तो उसके लिए क्या होना चाहिए, गवर्नमेंट को एक इंस्टीट्यूशंस खड़ा करना चाहिए जो एक्चुअल जो मेल्टर है, ही इज अननॉलेजेबल, ही इज अनएजुकेटेड. The person who is going to melt it, he should be educated so that the process directly or indirectly rectifies itself. So I request कि हम लोग को गवर्नमेंट इंस्टीट्यूशन को बोलना चाहिए कि कोई ऐसा इंस्टीट्यूट खुलना चाहिए जिससे कि जो मेल्टर्स होते हैं उसको एक्चुअल पर्पस होना चाहिए कि क्या डालना है, कैसे डालना है और कब डालना है. तो डायरेक्टली और इनडायरेक्टली यू आर रेक्टिफाइंग द प्रोसेस. क्या होता है, चीज़ बन जाती है, उसके बाद आप उसको रेक्टिफिकेशन नहीं कर सकते हो. If you change the process, you are changing the material. I think so in that way.
Already जो क्लास के डफर बच्चे थे डिस्टिंक्शन में आना चालू हो चुके हैं. So I appreciate your point on the education of the employees, and we are taking that up with the Steel Ministry to inculcate a course on in the various engineering colleges on postgraduate diploma in rolling mill or steel making technology, especially for the recycling. Thank you for that.
And I also suggest जितने भी लोग अभी हाउस में हैं वो सभी लोग अपने इतने अच्छे सजेशंस जो आप बता रहे हैं वो आईफा को ज़रूर लिखिए, कमल जी को, योगेश जी को, एंड वो फिर उसको कंपाइलेशन करके आगे मंत्रालय भेजेंगे. आई रिक्वेस्ट एवरी वन ऑफ यू टू सेंड योर सजेशंस टू आईफा. So now we will have the final words if we have no questions. So final word will start from you before we close the session.
Yeah, first of all, I will tell you that this is such a platform which has been created, and this sort of more and more occasions should happen, or maybe we can think of creating some kind of a workshop, taking the various secondary producers, the AIIFA all put together, and more knowledge sharing can be done, and that will create kind of a the gap whatever is there that can be bridged. And finally क्या होगा कि ये जो मतलब it will create a very healthy environment in the industry to create such a workshop at later point of time. And I think today we have taken the first baby step to set such a platform. And if we can take forward the legacy that we have set here today, it will really be beneficial for the industry.
Nitin ji, your final words.
What, as a secondary steel manufacturer, recycler, or a sponge iron route, what I am taking over from here is to create an awareness among my customers that we have come a long way on a technological front, on a consistency front, on a ecological sensitive front, and we will be taking that up, as he has rightly mentioned, to educate our customers on the processes and the technology we are following to make steel more reliable to our customer. Thank you.
Pandey ji, your final.
Whatever I heard, it is today basically between primary and secondary as far as government is concerned. We have done away with it, and I'll tell you, yes, it will help you in long run, in the sense when you can go and say that even NHI is using my steel, it will give some kind of confidence in the private sector as well. My thinking is you should rather think much broader. Why you are thinking competition with primary steel alone? Why don't you think why we are going for steel, concrete bridges? Why should not we go for steel bridges? Why we are going for bituminous road? Why we should not go for concrete road? And it will really give lot of, increase the demand for steel. What is required is we'll have to work in this direction. You'll have to come forward with the studies and all kind of mathematical calculation, then go for steel bridges, which are much better than these concrete bridges. That kind of, study we'll have to take it up and increase the much larger scope rather than secondary and the primary.
Thank you. I think you set the tone for my concluding remarks. I would say, if you look at the Indian steel context, the infra alone consumes close to 23.5 million tons as in last year. Bridges, as I said, about 6 million. There are other sectors. I think you need to look at what is the steel requirement across the others. For example, power. We already have a majority share in the telecom tower, the heavy light angles sections, both galvanized in the plane. There are others. Section is one interesting area that is coming up. And if you stay within the aspect of the infra, our estimate says from 23.5, it is going to be about 45 million ton in 2030. Looking at the way the investments, the gross construction formation, capex is unveiled, right? So there is umpteen opportunity. Look beyond one's product. Look for diversification. Look for value addition. I'm just setting the tone for my afternoon session. But yes, that's the fact. I think I agree with him. While your competitor is taking you on one aspect, broad base it, that pointer automatically becomes weaker. Expand the horizon. There is large volume to be tapped. Thank you.
थैंक यू सो मच सचिन. सो सारी बातों का सारांश ये निकलता है, अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ बहुत ज़्यादा हैं. गवर्नमेंट टेंडर्स में आप पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं. बायर्स का कॉन्फिडेंस जीतिए, उसको नेगेटिव फीडबैक कभी भी मत लीजिए. क्वालिटी सर्टिफिकेशन जो सचिन जी ने बोला, जितने ज़्यादा सर्टिफिकेट हैं उतना ज़्यादा क्रेडिबिलिटी रहेगा. टेक्निकल वर्कशॉप्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है फॉर सेकेंडरी स्टील, लाइक सजेस्टेड बाय वन ऑफ द जेंटलमैन. So we should have more and more technical expert workshops and seminars for secondary steel industry, जिसमें कोई specific product formation के ऊपर ज़्यादा हम बात कर सकें. And overall, this session was very successful. I'd like to thank AIIFA, Yogesh ji and Kamal ji for trusting in Metrologic, and हमें आपने ये मौका दिया कि ये सेशन को हम ऑर्गेनाइज कर सकें. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And now it's time for the mementos. I request Mr. Rajesh Kabra from Raghav Productivity to please come on the stage and present this memento to Shri R.K. Pandey, retired member, NHAI. Can we have a round of applause, gentlemen? Now I request Mr. Ashok Surana from Raipur to please present a memento to Shri Nitin Kabra, Director, Pollard Steel, Jalna. Thank you so much. Going forward, I would like to invite Mr. Shubham Soni from Metrol Steel to please present this memento to Shri Sachin Shetty, Senior Consultant, Questro. And last but not the least, I request Mr. Vivek Gupta from Rujwari Steels to please present this memento to Shri Santimoy Chattopadhyay, Vice President, GR Infra. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we have lunch planned for you. So please meet at sharp 2 p.m. But before that, one important announcement.